Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to be checking out a video from the Globetrotting guys. I always enjoy their videos because they make the explanation so easy to understand. And today I'm excited to be checking out their video where they talked about the Danish royal family, comparing it with the British royal family. So you guys, let's check out this video.
Hey Oprah, Harry and Meghan said we could be next. We need to talk to you about the Danish royal family.
What?
Okay.
Denmark, royal family? Look, people are sick and tired of hearing about the British family's royal drama.
Ooh.
People think, we should focus on a better royal family. They're saying maybe Denmark's royal family?
Who is having that conversation?
Everyone. Look, just watch this video.
I'm really enjoying the memes in between the video. It makes it really interesting, and I can see that Oprah Winfrey is automatically part of this video without her consent. I was just kidding, but this is really beautiful to watch.
Made about the Danish royal family, and you'll totally understand that they're better than the British royal family.
Okay, let's have it then.
Welcome to Globetrotting. We're Derek and Mike, an American couple who moved from the US to Copenhagen in 2017. Our channel is all about living abroad and traveling the world. Every Thursday, we drop our most candid advice and tips based on our lives as expats and explorers. For more, be sure to visit our companion site, globetrotting.com, with a link in the description below.
Thank God you're here. Today, we're at 𝐋𝐈𝐊𝐄 Palace, home of the Danish royal family. From the flag over the building behind me, you can tell that the Queen is actually in residence. But that doesn't really matter because today's video is all about the reasons why the Danish royal family is much better than the British royal family. Let's get started. Over my shoulder are the Danish lifeguards. They're basically the bodyguards of the royal family. And every day at noon, they do a changing of the guard ceremony. So if you're ever in Copenhagen, make sure to come to 𝐋𝐈𝐊𝐄 and check it out for yourself.
Okay, but before we begin, let's see if I can give you an overview of the Danish royal family in just 60 seconds.
Okay.
Although there were Danish kings before him, the Danish monarchy officially begins with Gorm the Old. In 936, he started an elective monarchy which somehow always elected the oldest son. His son, Harald Bluetooth, unified Denmark and converted to Christianity. In 1375, Margrethe I, the only other female monarch, unified Denmark, Sweden, and Norway into the Kalmar Union. 200 years later, Christian IV built things, fought Sweden a whole bunch, and nearly bankrupted Denmark along the way. By 1660, Frederick III decided that elections and girls were stupid and declared an absolute hereditary male-only monarchy. But in the 19th century, there were no more male heirs, and a succession crisis culminated in Frederick VII giving up absolute power and a new constitution in 1849. Christian X tried to bring back absolute power in 1920, but failed, only to regain popularity as a symbol of Danish resistance during World War II. In 1972, the current monarch, joining Margrethe de Enen, became queen. In her family is her husband Henrik, who died in 2018.
Wait, let's see. This video is definitely an old video because I know the current monarch is King Frederick X because I remember he ascended his throne last year, sometime in January 2024. Yeah, okay. This video I'm reacting to is from a year ago, so yeah, I understand why he said the current monarch Margaret II. I know the current monarch of the Danish royal family is King Frederick X. So yeah, at least I know something about the Danish royal family, right? Oh god.
And two sons, Felix and Joachim. Prince Joachim has two sons with ex-wife Countess Alexandra, Prince Nikolai and Prince Felix, and kids with current wife Princess Marie, Prince Henrik, and Princess Athena. Crown Prince Felix is the heir apparent and married to Crown Princess Mary from Australia. They have four children.
This is the current monarch, if I'm not mistaken, King Frederick X. Yeah. And his wife Mary, who is well known for her philanthropy. Princess Mary, she's known for her philanthropy work. She helps people a lot. So yeah.
Prince Christian, who's second in line for the crown, Princess Isabella, and twins, Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine. Whew! While I catch my breath, how about you guys go ahead and subscribe to our channel and be sure to hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we drop new videos on Thursdays.
Sure
Derek,
thing.
take it away.
Now, I'm not going to say anything bad about the Brits, but when it comes to Denmark, the royal family members are extremely accomplished. Let's start with Her Royal Majesty, Queen Margrethe. She speaks 5 languages. She studied at Cambridge, the Sorbonne, and the London School of Economics. She's also an acclaimed artist and has had her work displayed in galleries and on postage stamps. Did you know that she even illustrated the Danish version of The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
That's right, she used the pen name 𝐋𝐈𝐊𝐄 𝐒𝐂𝐑𝐈𝐁𝐄 and sent her artwork to J.R.R. Tolkien. He was blown away by how much her illustrations matched the style he was going for the book. Speaking of books, she's also an accomplished translator and has even translated works from French and other languages into Danish. With all of her leftover spare time, she's even designed costumes for the Royal Danish Ballet and other stage performances. Way to go!
Another thing about the Danish royal family is they're absolutely passionate about athletics and sport. The family often attends the Olympics, and Crown Prince Frederik is even a member of the International Olympic Committee. He has a personal connection to the Olympics as well, having met Crown Princess Mary at the Sydney Olympics in 2000. The family has even won an Olympic medal, as the Queen's niece, Princess Natalie, won a bronze medal in 2008. But when it comes to athletes in the royal family, there's few better than Crown Prince Frederik. Although he never made it to the Olympics himself, he's an avid sportsman. He's participated in Ironmans and marathons and long-distance cross-country events. In his youth, he was a frogman, which is the Danish version of a Navy SEAL. And to celebrate his 50th birthday, he organized what's known as the Royal Run, where he ran 5 different races in 5 different Danish cities, and now it's become an annual tradition.
Wow.
Another great thing about the Danish royal family is they never ever worried about the skin color of their future Danish princes. Now, one of the biggest things that came out of Oprah's interview with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle was that somebody in the British royal family allegedly questioned what the skin color of their baby would look like.
Wow. Then I really admire this about them, because we all know how the British royal family made a big saga about Harry and Meghan's wedding that year, and it continues to be so, sadly. But I'm glad the Danish royal family are not concerned with the skin color. Wow.
Now, the Danish royal family got over this a long time ago, because the Queen's youngest son, his first wife, was Alexandra, and she was biracial way before Meghan Markle was even on the scene in Britain.
Wow.
In fact, she was born in Hong Kong and is of mixed race Chinese and European descent. And
wow, with this alone, they've won my heart. Wow, really? This is really admirable. We shouldn't be really concerned about skin colors. There's really no big deal to it. We are all humans, right?
Trust me when I say this, nobody ever worried about what their babies were going to look like. And I'll tell you one thing, the answer was good. Their oldest son, Prince Nikolai, you may have seen walking on the runways in Burberry's fashion shows. He's 21 years old, and his 18-year-old brother, Prince Felix, is already a teenage heartthrob. And another cool thing is that both of them have the title of prince, so they're already starting out a little bit better than baby Archie.
Wow.
Another fun thing about the Danish royal family is that when countries need a monarchy, they call on the Danes. Denmark is the kind of country that everybody loves, and that's been true throughout European history and geopolitics as well. Denmark is big enough that it matters and has some influence, but not so big that it can upset the balance of power. Now, let me explain. For example, in the 1860s, the Greeks overthrew their monarchy because they were tired of their German-born king. But they still needed someone to lead their country, and they weren't quite ready for real democracy. So this is how the Danish-born Prince William became the Greek King George I. He got to move up in the world from being the second son of a king to being king of his own country. And fun fact, he's actually the grandfather of Prince Philip. Norway took a similar approach.
Wow,
when
really?
Norway gained its independence in 1905, they also wanted a monarch for their own. And that's how Prince Carl of Denmark became King Håkon VII of Norway. He offered the Norwegians 3 important things: a little bit of Norwegian blood, a British wife, and most importantly, a son who was ready to be an heir. And Denmark not only provides kings, but queens also. The King Christian IX was known as the father-in-law of Europe because of his 6 children, 4 of them sat on a throne, 2 as kings, 2 as queens. His oldest son, of course, became the King of Denmark, and we already mentioned his second son, George I of Greece. But 2 of his daughters got to sit on thrones also. One married the eventual Tsar of Russia, and the other, the eventual King of the United Kingdom. In fact, he would love to have his family come back and visit him during the summer. And when that happened, that meant among his grandchildren...
Look at all those gorgeous dresses. I actually decided to check out this. One of the reasons why I decided to check out this video was for the fashion inspiration. Like, I thought I was going to see a lot of pictures, videos of the royals with their elegant dresses. So yeah, it was actually the fashion inspiration that inspired me to watch this video, guys.
There were 5 future monarchs of Europe. Playing in the fields of the royal palace were the future kings of Denmark, Norway, Russia, the United Kingdom, and Greece.
Now, another reason to get into the Danish royal family is the awesome Australian Crown Princess Mary. Now, Mike already mentioned that she met her husband, Prince Philip, at the Olympics in Sydney. That was in the year 2000, before William started dating his commoner princess, Kate Middleton. I guess Princess Mary was the original Princess Diaries. Sorry, Kate. Another reason that Mary is such an icon is the amazing charity work that she does. It's all done through the Mary Fondate, or the Mary Foundation. Her charity work has impacted the lives of school kids all over Denmark from ages 0 to 8. It fights bullying and is even being implemented in Greenland, Iceland, and Estonia. Her other charity work includes helping families and victims of domestic violence and fighting loneliness throughout.
Wow, I love how down to earth the Danish royal family seems. And it seems like they are more focused on the people rather than just protocol, and it's really beautiful to see. It's really admirable, and also their commitment to philanthropy is really admirable. I love the Danish royal family. They are so cute. Wow.
Denmark. I guess she's been a little bit busy this year. She's also the first royal anywhere to be an official patron of World Pride. It's going to be held in Copenhagen this year in 2021.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks, girl.
This is an old video. Yeah.
Another neat thing about Denmark's royal family is they truly are a symbol of the nation. Now, for Derek and I as Americans, there's still a lot of novelty living in a monarchy. After all, we come from a place where our leaders are politicians, and so you always have a case where half the country isn't happy with who's in charge. But we think it's really nice having a national figure that can float above politics, especially in times of crisis. An example of this was during World War II, when King Christian X became a national symbol of defiance in the face of German occupation. Every day, he would ride his horse Jubilee through the streets of Copenhagen without a guard. Additionally, Danes would wear pins with his royal cipher, a C and an X on them, as a symbol of Danish patriotism in the face of occupation.
Wow.
Now, these stories are true, but many legends grew out of King Christian X's rule during World War II. For one, it's been often written that Christian X wore a yellow armband to be in solidarity with Danish Jews. Now, this story isn't true. For one, Danish Jews never wore any yellow armbands or yellow stars because they were never required to during the occupation. But for certain, King Christian and the Danish government made sure to protect the Danish Jews and in fact organized a heroic operation to rescue them into Sweden. A great story for another video. Another example of this occurred in 2020 when Queen Margrethe went on TV to tell all of us to wash our hands, stay apart, but make sure that we're in this together.
Wow.
Again, showing the power of a good monarch to help keep a country together.
They are all about the people. They are all about the people, obviously, rather than just protocol. Wow, this is so good. This is so beautiful. I love the Danish royal family's approach towards their royal duties. I think they are more relaxed and more authentic, and it's so beautiful. I love it.
In a time of crisis.
Now, another thing that the Danish royal family has over the British royal family is, well, popularity and support. There was a recent poll that showed 82% of Danes support the monarchy. Now, I'm assuming that the ones who don't will definitely find this video and comment below, but overall, that's a pretty good popularity rate for anybody in any country. Now, I know that any type of monarchy seems a bit antiquated and unnecessary in the modern age, but when it comes down to the Danish royal family, they somehow seem a bit above all of that, while seeming also very down to earth, and the Danish people like this. That's part of the reason why when newspapers cover the Danish royals, it's not quite as sensationalized as it is in the British press. But one big difference between the way that the Danish press handles this and the British press handles it is that these things are taken mostly out of curiosity and almost a little fun, rather than the British press, who makes everything a scandal. One of the biggest displays of the Queen's popularity occurs each year on New Year's Eve. At 6 p.m., she delivers a speech from Amalienborg Palace, and the entire nation shuts down to watch together. In the speech, she offers her New Year's wishes to the entire kingdom. She reflects on her summer travels to Greenland and the Faroe Islands, and offers almost grandmotherly advice to the entire nation to be kind to one another and pause and reflect for the new year. And she always ends the same way. God bevar Denmark. God bless Denmark.
Wow.
So, Oprah, now what do you think of the Danish royal family?
See, Oprah? We told you.
And for you guys who like the...
These memes are really crazy, and it just blended so well with the video. This is so beautiful. Oprah featured in this video without knowing. This is so beautiful.
video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you can be notified every time we release a new video on Thursdays. Until then, skål.
Skål.
It's always interesting watching the rope turtling guys because they make their explanations so easy to understand and so fun to watch. Like we just watched. Just look at the way they included the memes with opera in between the videos, making it so interesting. It was so beautiful to watch. And I love the Danish royal family. I really didn't know much about them until now. They are so down to earth. They don't really care about skin color. They don't care so much about protocols, but they are more concerned with the people's well-being, what the people do, like the way they participate in athletics. It just goes to show how they want the people to feel included. Do you get? It's so beautiful. I love how low-key they are, and I love their approach towards performing their royal duties is just so amazing. I love it. Though I'm not a fan, I'm not one to really compare people, but then I think the rope trotting guys really made some interesting points, really interesting points, especially the one about the skin colors. I don't like discrimination, and so yeah, because most especially when it comes to love, we don't really have control over who we fall in love with. And so not caring about the skin color of their future princesses is something I really admire. That's something other royal families should look up to. This is so good. And I love how they are co-cousins to the British royal family. This video was so interesting. I enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, like this video, share it with your friends. And if you want to watch this video uninterrupted, the link to the original video is in my description. Head on to the Rope Trotting channel and give them all your support. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.